Self-compassion. Hi, my name is Jeneth, and I'm an addictions counselor in the Winnipeg area. I have decided to do a series of videos to help people understand more completely the dynamics of the disease of addiction. I'm going to address how addictions commonly develop, and will also focus on some practices that can be used to overcome addiction. Anytime I refer to a substance or drug of choice, please feel free to substitute food, gambling, sex, shopping, or any other habitual coping behaviors. Today, we are going to have a look at the practice of self-compassion. Research has revealed that individuals with addiction are low in self-compassion, and also shows that self-compassion can improve health and well-being. More specifically, self-compassion is imperative when healing from trauma. So, what is self-compassion? According to Kristin Neff, a leading expert in the area, self-compassion entails being warm and understanding toward ourselves when we suffer, fail, or feel inadequate, rather than ignoring our pain or inundating ourselves with self-criticism. Self-compassionate people recognize that being perfect, failing, and experiencing life difficulties is inevitable, so they tend to be gentle with themselves when confronted with painful experiences, rather than getting angry when life falls short of expected ideals. Self-compassion also entails a feeling of common humanity. Frustration at not having things exactly as we want is often accompanied by an irrational but pervasive sense of isolation, as if I were the only person suffering or making mistakes. All humans suffer. The very definition of being human means that one is mortal, vulnerable, and imperfect. Therefore, self-compassion involves recognizing that suffering and personal inadequacy is part of the shared human experience, rather than being something that happens to me alone. Finally, self-compassion involves being mindful. It requires taking a balanced approach to our negative emotions so that feelings are neither suppressed nor exaggerated. This equilibrated stance stems from the process of relating personal experiences to those of others who are also suffering, thus putting our own situation into a larger perspective. It also stems from the willingness to observe our negative thoughts and emotions with openness and clarity so that they are held in mindful awareness. Mindfulness is a non-judgmental, receptive mind state in which one observes thoughts and feelings as they are without trying to suppress, deny, or over-exaggerate them. I'm now going to share one simple exercise that can help improve our self-compassion. This practice is called How Would You Treat a Friend? First, think about times when a close friend feels really bad about himself or herself, or is really struggling in some way. How would you respond to your friend in this situation? What would you say? And what would your tone sound like? Now, think about times when you feel bad about yourself, or you are struggling. How do you typically respond to yourself in these situations? What would you say, and what would your tone sound like? Did you notice a difference? If so, ask yourself why. I suspect you may have been more kind to your friend than you were to yourself. And now is the time we must begin to speak to ourselves as if we were a loving friend. I hope this can help you increase your self-compassion. Practice it regularly. You deserve it. Welcome to the Addictions Cafe. Help is out there and recovery is possible.